how's the family dealing right now with whatever happened in the past, in the last couple of days? How's the...
I guess...
how's Salman treating this? Because
we are all being strong. Let's just put it that way.
I'm worried about them.
I think all the publicity we needed is
this year, right now.
This statement we have got all the eyeballs that we need. किसी ने कहा कि फिल्म जो है ना एक गरम समोसे की तरह है. वो जब तक गरम है वो फिल्म ना आपको खा लेना चाहिए जैसे ना देखकर ठंडा हो जाता है मजा खत्म हो जाता है. So if you see most films when they get delayed or they get postponed or whatever, they somehow even however good they are, they lose their their charm for some reason.
Golmaal, I wouldn't be surprised because it is pretty much Rohit. He doesn't stop, and I think he's finished Singham, so he'll suddenly get up in the morning and say, "Chalo, chalo, Golmaal
गोवा चलते हैं."
ऐसे होता है. अगर पिक्चर चल गई तो वो डायरेक्टर के साथ सब काम. अगर पिक्चर नहीं चली ना डायरेक्टर एक्टर के साथ काम करेगा ना एक्टर डायरेक्टर के साथ काम करेगा.
Hello, welcome to ETimes. My name is Arshad, and today we are with the team of Bandaa Singh Chaudhary. Arbaaz sir, Arshad, Meher, and Abhishek. What made you greenlight this film as a producer first? Last time I met you for Patna Shukla, you said that you choose, depending, you will choose one film a year or 3 films a year depending on what you have on plate. So what technically made you greenlight this particular film?
So basically the most important thing for me to come on board, or probably for anybody, is to get excited about what the material is or what the film is and what story it is. And this film appealed to me, and I probably came in onto this film excited once I happened to be a part of it, and then wholeheartedly I'm like backing the film in the sense like the whole team is just doing all in our capacity to see that this reaches a larger audience.
Okay, Arshad, after a long time we will see you in a very serious role. I think after Seher probably is one of time I'm seeing you in a probably in a
but it's
non-comic role. Is what I would like to put it this way.
Good.
I think I was waiting for you to see non-comic role after Seher.
Thank you, buddy.
But but do you think that works?
I like it. I'm glad. But see, I'll be honest. It's not that I choose के अब ये करेंगे वो करेंगे. Good script you do, bad script you don't do. Simple as that. He sent me. I heard the script. I really liked it. I thought it was a fabulous story, and the world that was being created and the message it was giving and everything. There was everything great about it. Good team, good actors. Everybody was fab. So I said, there's no reason, for me not to do this. I'd be stupid not to do this film. I said, I've got to be a part of this film.
Okay. Meher, how was it to be part of this all-men film wherein, and I think you also got to use all the guns and the swords, and I don't know what's that one...
Chakra.
Chakra.
Chakra नहीं क्या?
It's called chakra.
Gatta क्या होता है?
Gatka is the
Gatka
stick.
Gatka is
that stick.
Okay, and that thing is called chakra. I didn't know that.
Yeah, with the
That's
move it
heavy,
like this,
That's heavy.
It was great. I mean, I didn't feel like there were a lot of men on set. I never felt, they never made me feel like that. But it was great to do some action because I've not done it much before. I have trained, for Krav Maga in the past, which was again a great experience. And here, I think with Gatka, I have some kind of a spiritual connection. And I felt it was a divine calling, and I completely enjoyed it.
Abhishek sir, so is this a real life story? Is it based on person, or is it what you brought up?
So it's not based on particular person. So but on a real incident also, yes. कि based on 2 events के ऊपर है जो 1970 से लेके 1985, 1980 late 80s तक भी चलता रहा था. बट एक कहानी हमने एक एरा पकड़ा है जिसमें 1975 में हमारी कहानी शुरू होती है और 80s 81 तक ख़त्म हो जाती है बिफोर द assassination and all that happened. तो yes, it's based on our 2 events. और कैरेक्टर जो है बंदा सिंह चौधरी या लली का जो मेहर कर रही हैं वो बहुत फिक्टिशियस है. हमने बहुत सारी लोगों से कहानियाँ देख के सुन के जो भी न्यूज़ आर्टिकल्स में था जो रिसर्च हम कर पाए उसमें से निकाल के हमने एक कैरेक्टर अपना बनाया. और एज अरशद सर इज़ ऑन बोर्ड तो फिर उनके लिए हमने कुछ उनके साथ मिलके बैठ के उसके अंदर थोड़ा मसाला भी डाला है ताकि ऑडियंस को एक कमर्शियल फिल्म की फील आए. ऐसा ना लगे कि सिखाने के लिए बहुत कुछ बता रहे हैं. और लाइट मोमेंट्स भी हैं, अच्छे रोमांटिक मोमेंट्स भी हैं, बच्चा भी है, फैमिली भी है, परिवार भी है और गांव वाले भी बहुत प्यार करते हैं. तो ऐसा कैरेक्टर बनाए जिसको सब प्यार करते हैं, जिसके साथ सारे खड़े हो जाते हैं. वो ये नहीं देखते कि कौन से धर्म का है या क्या है, बस साथ खड़े होना है क्योंकि ये इंसान अच्छा है। तो वो एक है हमारी कहानी के अंदर।
Arbaaz sir, now when you produce a film which is kind of based on reality and has some real elements in it, as a producer, do you now is it a bit iffy to produce because you might never know what might just trigger someone?
It happens with all films. There is no guarantee with any subject that you pick whether that is definitely going to hit the bullseye. It's
More than a subject, it's on people which film they want to pick.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with the subject anymore.
So the thing is you have to just back to your conviction. And I keep giving example as to, from the time that a concept comes in your mind till you develop a script, till you shoot it and release it is almost a year and a half. And in that time, if you go average about 200, 300, 400 films are released every year. So what you have thought about today is going to come after 400 films.
Yeah.
And you never know, nobody's telling you what film they're making. So, like I said, it's kind of almost like a gamble that you take with what the audience is going to be, or what the political scenario is going to be, or what is the atmosphere of the country is going to be for them to like a film like that. But if you believe that the material is going to stand the test of time, irrespective of the era, time that it is going to be liked, and you back it for that reason, then you are not playing it for a short-term kind of a scenario, right? Like when we look at a film like Bandaa Singh Chaudhary, I feel this is a film that is going to be watched years later, forever. It's like, whenever they watch it, they're going to enjoy watching it because it will always be relevant.
Yeah.
That's why.
Okay. Arshad sir, what did you add? As Abhishek said, you added your bits to the role, to the character. What did you add?
Oh boy, I don't know. I don't. My sincerity, I would say, I'm pretty sincere in what I do. I think a bit of humor, thoda sa masti, there are certain things, some humor, some emotion, something which I felt relevant as a script. These things should be there. This kind of scene should be there. The relationship should be like this. The relationship with the child, the relationship with her. I said that's how it should be, as real and as normal as possible. We did all that.
When he came on board, I want to add something. He said to me, इन्होंने कहा कि यार ये फिल्म बहुत अच्छी है, कहानी बहुत अच्छी है, बट तुम मुझे 1 साल तक इसी कैरेक्टर में रह के दिखाते, कभी भी नहीं रह सकते. तो हर इंसान के अंदर हर रंग होते हैं. उसके अंदर रोमांस भी होता है, उसके अंदर अपने बच्चे के लिए प्यार भी होता है, अपनी माँ के लिए अलग प्यार होता है, अपने फादर के लिए भी प्यार होता है, और दोस्तों के साथ ह्यूमर भी होता है. ये सब के अंदर है. कोई भी सीरियस नहीं रह सकता. ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर उसने फाइट करनी है तो ही हैज़ टू बी सीरियस ऑल द टाइम. ऐसा कभी भी नहीं होता. हमारी सरहद की जो जंग है वो अलग होती है, परिवार के साथ जो हमारा रिलेशनशिप हो तो अलग होता है. तो वी हैव टू ऐड दीज थिंग्स कि ऐसा लगे कि यार हाँ, ये मतलब एक आम इंसान ऐसा हो सकता है. आम इंसान रोमांस भी करता है, आम इंसान बच्चों से भी प्यार करता है, परिवार भी संभालता है, खेत भी संभालता है, और फिर जब अपने घर की बात आती है तो खड़ा भी हो जाता है. तो ये हम लोगों ने ऐड किया सर के, मतलब ये सजेशन बहुत ज़बरदस्त था, क्योंकि हमारा कैरेक्टर हमें मेरा जो विजन था वो ऐसा था कि यार ये कैरेक्टर ऐसा है, ये एक दिन आएगा आर्मी वाले का बच्चा है और आके फाइट बैक करेगा. बट ये सेट कि ऐसा नहीं होता. और वो हमें बहुत अच्छी लगी बात, जिसने हमारी फिल्म को मतलब अगर हम सपोज 6 नंबर पे तो वो 9 तक लेके चला गया. मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा ऊपर ले गया, honestly.
Arshad, is there a writer hidden in you?
I don't know. After the film release, you'll know. After that, they'll beat me up that it was his suggestion. He messed it up.
I think the experience of an actor
I think being around for so long, you get an idea of what people want. You'll never know, but at least you have a fair amount of judgment that this is what is. And all said and done, I like to do what I like to watch. So I will always recommend something I would like to see as an audience. I prefer that. I like characters to be believable, So, and Bandaa Singh is believable. Lalli is believable. You will see these people. You go to a place like Chandigarh, go to a village, you will see them. 101%. There's no doubt about that. And that's lovely.
Yeah. So like what he said, he says like over the years you tend to get a better information or knowledge about what you want. Like they say, marksman misses by a very little thing. Little marksman miss karega, but बहुत कम distance से miss करेगा. So you just get better at what you do.
True.
Your area of missing or going wrong becomes minimized. So that's why you go to people with experience, or that's why you go to people who have got certain understanding or whatever, because their chances of going wrong, people will go wrong.
True.
But whose percentage is lesser, rather than taking a rank newcomer or getting a person who's not done that kind of job so much, it's better to have somebody with experience.
Has value.
It does.
For sure.
It does. It does.
Works. Same. I mean, there's so many things we changed on the set, on the spot. There's so many things he felt came, you know, and it happens when you're on the location. The whole sensibility changes because when you sit in an AC room with friends and all chilled out and writing and thinking, the thought is different. The moment you go, you write के सरसों के खेत के अंदर वो दौड़ रही थी, but जब आप वहाँ जाते हो तो आपका दिल करेगा नहीं, उसको दौड़ाते नहीं यार, उसको चलाते हैं यहाँ पे और उसके हाथ को उस फूल के ऊपर से लेके जाते हैं. These are the difference. वो वहाँ जाके पता चलेगा because आपका पूरा thought process बदल जाएगा. So अक्सर you do that. So when you go on set, your thought process.
माहौल बड़ा जरूरी है.
कभी-कभी भागने स्टेडी कैम वाला भी मना कर देता है.
मुझे भागे नहीं जाना
कि मैं गिर जाऊँ. तो चला या भागा होगा तो मैं गिर जाऊँगा.
करेक्ट. उसका भी सोचना पड़ता है.
यार बहुत मिट्टी बहुत है, गिर जाऊँगा.
ऐसे 2 शॉट के बाद स्टेडी कैम वाला भाग गया.
But where, how, I think there is this very romantic song, which is an old song, which is folk song, which is used in the film.
दिल मुरीदा.
Enna Sona.
Enna Sona.
Zubin Nota.
Yeah.
It's not a folk song. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Enna Sona line. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, it's
You're right. Sorry, my bad.
Couple of folks are singing.
Yeah. Yeah, correct.
No, yeah, it comes from. It comes
Evoke
from.
in the Arshad Warsi. He's trying to be in his character, and you're bringing him back.
Folk all humor.
But yeah, how is it to get a romantic song for yourself? It's a.
I don't know. It's beautiful. I mean, I've never explored. Like I'm very uncomfortable doing romance. By the way, I'd like to tell you, I was laughing when we were shooting all these romantic scenes. I was dying actually, but it looks beautiful. People like it, so it's nice.
Arshad, what's your take on it?
He knows I was dying while performing.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Like when she was saying, Arshad बोले हाँ खुद बोलता मैं खुद बोलना है मुझे.
होता है. मैं पहली फिल्म में जब मैंने किया था रोहन, मेरी भी ऐसी बैंड बजी थी. होता है. फिर धीरे-धीरे आप बेशर्म हो जाते हैं. No, it's okay. It's okay. I think we did a fine job. जो ये कह रही है वो, the good part is what is canned is what is important. How it happened is not important.
Yeah.
True that. Okay. Also, now the film is releasing at a point wherein there is next week is Singham and Bhul Bhulaiya releasing, and there's Singham 1 releasing on 18th. Was this the only date you all had? Because is it? I don't know how.
I'm worried about them.
I think all the publicity we needed is
this year, right now.
this statement. We've got all the eyeballs that we need. So I guess I don't know whether there is, like, everybody likes to believe there's an ideal time and situation, but realistically there isn't. You have to make a movie and find a proper slot for it. But we discussed with people who are experienced in this matter, so we were advised that is that appropriate time for your film to come. Because otherwise we delayed.
There's no time. You never know. There's
Delayed,
always a film
gets
coming.
too much.
There's always
it
a
gets
big
too
film
delayed
coming.
to keep the film. Keep it. किसी ने कहा कि फिल्म जो है ना एक गरम समोसे की तरह है. वो जब तक गरम है फिल्म ना आपको खा लेना चाहिए जैसे ना देखकर ठंडा हो जाता है मजा खत्म हो जाता है. So if you see most films when they get delayed or they get postponed or whatever, they somehow, even however good they are, they lose their their charm for some reason. और कभी-कभी आप देखो अरे ये फिल्म कब आई, एक एक्साइटमेंट हो जाता है, अरे ये कब आई, ये कब बनी, अब ये रिलीज होगी, तो उसके अंदर एक अलग एक्साइटमेंट रहता है. तो वी शुड कीप अ फ्रेशनेस ऑफ अ फिल्म ऑलवेज अलाइव, so that's very important.
Okay. Arbaaz sir, how's the family dealing right now with whatever happened in the past, in the last couple of days? How's the?
I guess, I mean,
how's Salman treating? Because
we are all being strong. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, it's a difficult time because most of us because it's been after a while we saw something like this happening in Mumbai at this point. Okay. What's the buzz on Golmaal? Is it happening? Have you heard of anything on the?
Golmaal, I'm not sure what. Dhamal is definitely happening.
Yeah, Dhamal is happening.
Chances of Munna Bhai also is happening. Golmaal, I wouldn't be surprised because it is pretty much Rohit. He's done the stop, and I think he's finished Singham, so he'll suddenly get up in the morning and say, "Chalo, Golmaal."
Goa chalte hain.
ऐसे होता है. वो अक्सर ऐसा होता है. So he's quite capable of doing that. I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay. Meher, I last met you for Secret Superstar, which is like
I'm sorry.
really like
Okay,
about
okay.
6-8 years now.
Yeah,
Back.
Yeah.
So, was it? So have you been taking slow since then, or you didn't get what you wanted to?
यार आई थिंक ऐसा ही कुछ करना चाहिए जिसमें कन्विक्शन हो. आप ये बोले कई बार उनको मैं पसंद नहीं आई, कभी मुझे वो पसंद नहीं आया, तो स्लो पेस पे चलना कोई गलती नहीं है.
हाँ.
है ना. हर किसी की सक्सेस का एक टेस्ट होता है और आप उसको डिसाइड नहीं कर सकते. सो आई थिंक जो मुझे जिसमें बिलीफ होगा मैं वही करूँगी और वही मेरा स्टाइल है. सो
Okay, Abhishek, what lessons will you take from this one that will apply for the next one?
You'll get better actors.
First let this happen. The answer is ये होने तो दो.
अगर ये चल, मैं I used to always say, I used to always say when you come in the movie,
you almost killed you in the film.
अगर पिक्चर चल गई, तो वो डायरेक्टर के साथ सब काम. अगर पिक्चर नहीं चली तो ना डायरेक्टर एक्टर के साथ काम करेगा, ना एक्टर डायरेक्टर के साथ काम करेगा. तो ऐसा ही है. ये रिलीज के बाद
now he's stuck. Now what should I
रिलीज के बाद ये सवाल पूछ रहा.
अब मैं सवाल भूल गया.
बोल.
यही है कि सबसे ज़्यादा जो ज़रूरी है ना वो क्या है, हम एक स्क्रिप्ट लेके चलते हैं जो सिर्फ लिखी हुई होती है, बट जब एक्टर्स प्रोड्यूसर्स उसके ऑन बोर्ड आते हैं तो वो क्या इन्हेंस करते हैं. मैं तो जेन्युइनली दिल से चाहता हूँ कि मेरी ये टीम जो है ये कंटिन्यू हो, जैसे अरबाज सर, अरशद, मेहर मेरे साथ कंटिन्यू हो फॉर लाइफ, क्योंकि इन लोगों ने जो मुझे सिखाया है या इन लोगों ने जो एड ऑन्स किए हैं इन माई स्क्रिप्ट, विच इज़ मुझे ऐसा लगता है आज की डेट में बहुत रेयर है, क्योंकि लोग अपना 100% नहीं देते. लोग अभी ऐसा हो गया कि यार हाँ हम कर रहे हैं, ये भी कर रहे हैं, वो भी कर रहे हैं, वो भी कर रहे हैं, और सबके पैसा भी अच्छा खासा मिल रहा है, सब कुछ हो रहा है, बट दे आर वेरी डेडिकेटेड. एंड अरबाज सर के साथ तो मैं फॉर श्योर काम करना चाहता हूँ. इट्स नॉट अबाउट कि ये प्रोड्यूसर है इसलिए, बिल्कुल भी नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, क्योंकि ही हिमसेल्फ इज़ अ डायरेक्टर. एंड बट ये सामने वाले को इतनी लिबर्टी देते हैं कि ये बस से सुनते हैं, और आप जो उसको जस्टिफाई कर सकते हो तो ही विल नेवर से अगेन दैट थिंग. मतलब वो हो गया, फिर उन्होंने पूरी इतनी लिबर्टी दी है. तो फॉर मी, मेरे लिए तो ये टीम बहुत आज तक की मेरी ड्रीम टीम बन गई है सर. तो मैं कोशिश करूँगा कि मैं इसी टीम के साथ दोबारा काम करूँ. अलग अलग
honestly speaking, really, I had a great time working with him. I really had a good time.
Same here.
I was not stressed. एक दिन भी मुझे कभी वो स्ट्रेस होता है ना एक्टर का कि यार आज क्या करवा देगा या पता नहीं, अक्सर होता है, because some directors are so difficult, they scare the hell out of an actor. और बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है उनके साथ काम करना, because you need that freedom यार, वो बहुत ज़रूरी है. If you are a director and he is one of those, so much of freedom, so much of calmness. एक दिन मैंने इसको कभी गुस्से में नहीं देखा, कभी चिल्लाते हुए नहीं देखा, कुछ नहीं. इतना सुपर्ब एटमॉस्फेयर ना, फर्स्ट क्लास एटमॉस्फेयर. आई लव वर्किंग इन दैट प्लेस. ऐसे इस तरह का माहौल होना चाहिए, कसम से बता रहा हूँ, बिकॉज काम करने जा रहे हैं, लड़ाई पे थोड़ी जा रहे हैं.
सरहद पे नहीं जा रहे.
सरहद वहाँ पे भी ज़्यादा ह्यूमर होता होगा.
See, a director at the end of the day, the word itself signifies what it is. Director.
Yeah.
He's directing you. Now the point is that जो आदमी जैसे कि जो ड्राइविंग सीट पे है या जो स्टीयरिंग व्हील पे है, उसको खुद को ही नहीं आता चलाना, तो वो आपको वरीसम लगता है. बट आप देखो कभी आप ड्राइवर कोई है जिस पे कॉन्फिडेंस, आप सो जाओगे. बॉम्बे टू पूना आ रहे हो या जो भी है, आप बोलोगे यार ड्राइवर अच्छा है, सो जाओ, ये पहुंचा देगा. नहीं तो अगर आप किसी एक रेकलेस ड्राइवर के साथ हो तो आप कॉन्स्टेंटली, चाहे वो 3 बजे हो गए सुबह के, आप जागे रहोगे. तो व्हाट दैट हैपेंस विद एक्टर्स, वंस द एक्टर गेट्स द कॉन्फिडेंस दैट द पर्सन एट द हेल्म ऑफ अफेयर्स is a person who knows I can leave my responsibility to him. You become very easy to work with him. You can do other things. मतलब आप फोन कॉल पे लग जाओगे, आप iPad पे लग जाओगे, चला गाड़ी चला रहा है, like that way. Similarly, you'll do your own thing. You'll know what it is. So that's very important. So somebody like him gives that confidence on that particular material. Like when you know this conviction and clarity on that work, you say go ahead, do it.
And that, जैसे हमने ड्यूरिंग द कोर्स ऑफ द शूट, ओके, यू राइट अ स्क्रिप्ट, वो लॉक हो जाती है, फिर आप सेट पे जाते हो, आप शूट करके वापस आ जाते हो, ठीक है. बट अक्सर ये होता है कि उस दौरान कई चीज़ें दिमाग में आती हैं, ओके, एंड अ गुड डायरेक्टर, एन ओपन माइंडेड डायरेक्टर विल टेक दैट कंसिडरेशन एंड इन्वॉल्व, बिकॉज ऑल हिज इंटरेस्ट इज कि मुझे फिल्म अच्छी बनानी है, मुझे वो एनल नहीं बनना है कि बहुत मैंने जो लिख दिया वो वैसे अब हिलेगी नहीं कलम यहाँ, वैसा नहीं होता. I have improvised in every film, and one of the reasons people love my role in Munna is because it was improvised.
True.
So that is very, man, we did that on the set. I felt, it should be like this. It has happened because कोई एक्टर इतना बेवकूफ़ थोड़ी कि वो आपकी पूरी कहानी चेंज कर रहा है बनते बनते, यू नो, एक रोमांटिक पिक्चर को एक्शन बना दिया, पता नहीं क्या बना दिया, कोई एलियन पिक्चर बन गई, ऐसा थोड़ी होता है. बट ऑल यू डू इज, you also want the film to do it. Whatever comes in my mind, I will say it. कि boss, how about this? How about this? How about this? And which one? What you take, what you don't take.
The best part is for Arshad sir कि he always talk about the other actors also. So sometimes क्या होता है, actor on board आते हैं, वो कहते हैं मेरे scene बताओ क्या है, मैं क्या करने वाला हूँ. But he always came to me and said कि अच्छा आज उनका रोल है, उनका डायलॉग क्या है, उनका सीन क्या है, अच्छा ये सीन है, ठीक है, इसको ऐसा करते हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. तो मतलब इन्होंने ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ अपने सीन पढ़ के उसी पे डिस्कशन, ऐसा बहुत होता है. बहुत सारे ऐसे एक्टर्स हैं जो अपने सीन के ऊपर कंसंट्रेशन करते हैं, बाकी नहीं करते हैं. बट यहाँ पे क्या हुआ है कि इन्होंने हर एक, मतलब एक जूनियर आर्टिस्ट भी कैसे आ रहा है, कैसे क्या डायलॉग बोल रहा है, अगर उसका डायलॉग है तो ही मेक श्योर कि यार हाँ वो उसी सुर में होना चाहिए जिस सुर की हमारी फिल्म है. दैट्स अ मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग फॉर
मी. द फिल्म इज इंपॉर्टेंट, रेस्ट आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते. एंड आई ऑलवेज फील इन अक्सर आई फील दिस शुड नॉट हैपन. Actors should not compete with them with each other in a film. It's a film it's like a team that is competing with the other team, which is the other films releasing. Okay, that's how it should be. It should never have between each other. That doesn't work. You have to. You cannot make a film. One person cannot make a film. It's an entire team, and the team has to work in good synergy.
And wherever the good suggestion comes from, it doesn't matter. It could come from a third assistant or wherever it can come from a camera attendant and say, sir, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है. If you are, because ultimately क्या होता है ना, किसी ने अच्छी बात बोली है कि जब आप किसी का सजेशन ले लेते हो ना तो वो आपका हो जाता है.
True.
Because वो 10 तो आप रिजेक्ट कर रहे हो ना, नहीं नहीं वो नहीं चलेगा, नहीं ये नहीं चलेगा, अरे हाँ ये चलेगा. तो जब आप लेते हो तो वो आपका हो जाता है. तो there is no harm in accepting anything because you should not be, अरे ये तो वहाँ से आया तो मैं. But साहब, I learned that from when I was assisting him ना. If anybody, third assistant, fourth assistant would go and say, "But sir, can it be like this?" He would never. क्या कर रहा है, कौन है तू, who are you, you don't know, कुछ नहीं. वो सुनते थे कि यार इसको क्यों लगा ऐसा. And वो, if he liked it, he would take it because he would reject 10 suggestions also of yours, right?
I have
so it's like
experienced that. I just
yeah,
work with
it's
that.
amazing.
So when I work with Mahesh Bhatt,
that is something that even I learned from him. कि you know, keep your because क्या है फिर वो उनके पास कोई अच्छा सजेशन भी होगा ना, वो नहीं देंगे आपको. कि बोलेंगे यार ये तो मानते ही नहीं, इनको फायदा क्या देंगे. तो वो कुछ
फिर वो इंसान दिल से भी काम नहीं, वो आता है अपना काम करके घर चला जाता है. He's not involved in your, he's not involved anymore because he's realized that there's a person who's only involved in himself. तो फिर ठीक है, आप करते हो.
Listen to him. Sometimes
It's
take
nice,
a suggestion,
take it
sometimes
nice.
reject
Nice.
it, and explain to him why you're rejecting him. They'll still be with you. You know, they're okay with you not taking their suggestion as long as
The
they.
greatest of directors have only said that you can work in collaboration, you cannot work by yourself.
Yeah, it's a
the
teamwork,
greatest
yeah.
of directors.
True. Salim sir's documentary, Angry Men's. Do you think first of all, how did you feel when you saw it at the whole all 3 episodes? And do you think that's the testament of his legacy, that for people can now see how the journey went?
See, honestly, it's a man's life or his career which has over a span of over 50 years to encapsulate in a 3-part episode. Everybody knows it's like impossible to bring that extract in such a, you know, like in an hour and a half or 2 hours, 40 minutes each episode, or probably put it in a book. But they have done justice, and we all very happy with the fact that those 3 episodes are giving done something which has highlighted these people's work in the industry or their contribution in the industry. So that part is good. It's a good thing. Everybody's very happy with what it is. Of course, there's much more to both these gentlemen. But
Cool.
One of the amazing parts is that such great guys, and in the beginning they have accepted and said, yes, we were bad kids. Very few people
also
do
learn.
that.
उनको भी झटके
Very
लगे,
few
they
people
also-
do that. You have to be very large to accept these kind of things. People brats.
Cool. Thank you so much, guys, for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.